The contribution of Angalaxy to socio-economic welfare of people of Rwamagana. Rwanda, known as a country of 1,000 hills, is located in East Africa. Although these hills make the country's landscape beautiful, it is a hindrance to seamless movement as people have to make long journeys up and down these hills. In May 2015, a retired good-hearted lady, Maralyn, through her NGO Angalaxy, created a maternity that is widely praised by people in Rwanda. It is located 50 kilometers eastwards from Rwanda's capital city Kigali in Rwamagana district, Murire sector, and it is called Ntunga Maternity. It is praised due to solutions it has brought to women giving birth. In this region, for a woman to be able to give birth, she needed to go to a health center or a district hospital, which sometimes resulted into walking, tarrying long distances.
The health posts have been initially initiated by Maralyn, so the health post is now working well, and it offers medical services to different people, local people just around and others passing nearby.
Alice Musabende just gave birth at Ntunga Maternity.
Benshi babyariraga mu ngo, abana bagapfa, ababyeyi nabo bagapfa, ugasanga ibibazo byavutse. Ariko akamaro byatugiriye hano, turaza tukabyara neza hano nta kibazo ku isuku, abana tukabacyura ari bazima, mbese nta bibazo byinshi biba bihari, biba bimeze neza. N'imiryango yacu ikatugemurira bitagoranye, nta matike dukoresheje, ugasanga biratworohereje.
Janet Uwifura also gave birth at Ntunga Maternity.
Nabyariye kuri ibi bitaro byangaha, niho naje kubyarira, banyakira neza, nta kibazo nigeze magirira, no gukingiza nyingiriza hano. Tuza gukingiriza hano biradufasha cyane kuko ni hafi, ntabwo bisaba kuvuga ngo nta mafaranga y'itike mfite, kuko nta mafaranga y'itike mfite ntabwo najya gukingiza umwana, umuntu akora akagendo gato ahita agera hano.
Ntunga Maternity gives paramount services according to the Director General of Rwamagana District Hospital.
When you have strong health posts, this reduces the workload or the overload of patients who are coming to the hospital. So this means the health care is reaching the people in their villages. So Ntunga Health Post is one of our strongest health posts in the catchment, and this contributes a lot to the region where the health care is given to people in their villages without traveling to so many kilometers to reach the hospital.
The local authorities acknowledge the contribution by Angalaxy NGO in improving the well-being of people, particularly in this part of the eastern of Rwanda.
I say that the maternity is up and running, and over 2,558 mothers have given birth from the maternity. Perhaps if it wasn't in place, we could have had mothers giving birth from homes and dying. That did not happen. In itself, that is an impact to us. Since Murire didn't have a health center, it's kind of, we combined other services which a health center could give at that maternity. It did not only help mothers, but also other people, the local people, to get treatment nearby instead of walking for long distances to come to Rwamagana Hospital. Of course, that saves time, and that time is invested in other things. Kids can go to school, mothers can go do other jobs. That time saved is again invested in for development activities.
Angalaxy's work in Rwamagana district did not stop at saving mothers giving birth only. School dropouts, stunting, and overall well-being of people was also her concern.
When we talk about tailoring, initially we had 14 mothers, but over time these mothers have trained a pool of young people, young mothers who can now survive on their own. They got the skills, they can do tailoring and earn an income. And of course that income helps the families to move on. When we go to GSV Hembe and the support she has been given to the school, up to now, as I said, she has been supporting 186 kids. These kids were prevented from having malnutrition, and others didn't get stunting. And of course, that has a big picture of health for these kids in the future. But besides that, these kids were at home. So dropout was drastically reduced. Mothers could not feed them. So again, mothers would keep at home to look for the kids they couldn't manage to feed well. So mothers can now do developmental activities. They can do their jobs as kids are kept at school. Of course, the overall picture is the education, the good education these kids are getting. And that is the impact Maralyn and Anglexy, plus of course the trustees. Because this funding has not been coming from Maralyn herself alone. It is her funding, but also other good-willing people from UK and other countries who have been supporting Maralyn. So that is, in short, the impact that Anglexy has made in the Rwamagana district. One thing I should point out is that Maralyn one time gave me a call. Her husband had passed away, and her sister had passed away. And she told me that, Henry, I'm growing old, and I would wish that after my death, this foundation will continue supporting the kids at Nyakariro. Could you support me, link me with your embassy in London, so that we'll have an agreement, so that upon my death, this support keeps coming. That can only describe how the feeling and the heart of Maralyn and the trustees, of course. So Maralyn is a woman of her own kind, and we really appreciate so much her contribution towards the support to Rwamagana, but also her other colleagues and partners and trustees for the good heart.
The beneficiaries of Anglexy's activities appreciate her work. Josiane Mukashaka is a professional tailor thanks to Anglexy.
Twari abanyeshuri 30 twiga ubudozi, dushoje kwiga badushingira koperative. Iyi koperative y'ubudozi dufite n'ubuzima gatozi. Tukinjiza amafaranga tubifatika, tumaze kugera kuri byinshi, kwishyura mituweli, bana bariga, turambara nta kibazo, ibikorwa biragenda kabisa.
On the other hand, several parents rejoice as their children benefited from the support by Anglexy and now expect a bright future.
Kinshimisha cyambere nuko umwana afite ubwenge mu ishuri. Abarimu bamwitaho neza. Ikintu cyambere cyabamenyaho abafasha ifunguro. Abahereza igikoma, akabahereza imigati. Urabona nk'umwana waha mu giturage yabona umugati akabona n'icyo gikoma cya saa 4, urumva umwana n'ubwonko bwiyongerera kurakura neza.
Muterankunga wacu turamushimira mu myaka tumaranye uburyo yadufashije, yarakoze yatumye abana bacu bajya kwiga, ariko tukaba twamusaba ari ibishoboka ko yakomeza akadufashiriza abana kugira ngo ireme ry'uburezi rikomere.
Although the officials and beneficiaries smile when they hear the name Maralyn Bambridge and her Anglexy NGO, they are seeking another partner as her activities come to end.
When it comes to perhaps where we need support, and up to now we are trying to work with the stakeholders, and we shall continue also working with the Maralyn so that we get in touch with other NGOs which can support some of the activities, is GSV Hembe. GSV is a school that is in Nyakariro, where Maralyn has been supporting over 186 kids, feeding them and also other kinds of support so that these kids study well, but they don't also get issues with the malnutrition and the stunting. So up to now, we haven't got a stakeholder. I understand Maralyn put us in touch with the one NGO. We are working on that, and we shall continue asking Maralyn to support us, link us with the NGO so that it could take over the education of the kids.
As the district is building a health center at Murire, Maralyn Bambridge, through Anglexy's NGO, has contributed 54 million francs in the construction.
Icyo nasaba uriya muterankunga ni ukugira ngo Imana izamuhe ubwami bw'ijuru. Nta kintu nabona namushimira kuko icyo yakoze yafashije igihugu, afasha akarere ka Rwamagana, afasha iki kigo, afasha abarimu, afasha ababyeyi. Ishimwe n'iryo rwose, Imana izamuhe umugisha murakoze.
Maralyn is one of important partners simply because she came to intervene in those sectors, social and economic transformation of our people. So we really thank Madame Maralyn for her intervention and support to our district and to our people.